Here we go.
Hello, we are live. Hi, and welcome back.
And a happy Saturday to you.
Yeah, and as promised, if you were here last week, we did promise that we're going to try and be here again today. And here we are. We made it.
Yes. It's been a long week. It's been a
Very.
very long week.
Yeah.
How's your week been? You survived? Of course you did, otherwise you wouldn't
You
be here.
wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as always, let us know where you're watching us from. Type in the comments. Even if you do catch this as a replay, just put hashtag replay so we know that it's a replay, and you can also tell us where you're watching us from.
It's just fascinating to see the whole spectrum of the world. This just the shape of the world at the moment.
Yeah.
I think the last, 3 years-ish, the world's been different, very different. And just we've learned to be in our own little bubbles. But at the same time, just it's opened up that I think before anybody had heard of COVID-19, none of us, what was Zoom? Zoom was a thing that cards did. I'd never heard of a program called Zoom. Facebook was something, didn't really worry with too much. And YouTube, who would ever watch? Maybe if you want to see it. Now, that is our prime source of education.
Yeah.
That is our prime way of communicating. It's amazing how the world has changed.
Absolutely. It's amazing. And that brings us to what we're going to be talking about today. So today we thought we'll touch a little bit on teams, teamwork, various teams, especially as Mike has just been saying, when we look at the online space and how things have changed. Zoom, there are teams on Zoom, there are teams on YouTube, there are teams everywhere. We've had to learn to create teams somehow. So that's the topic for today.
I was saying to you earlier how important this is. This thought for me started with tonight. I'm going out, leaving my lovely wife at home, but I'm going out to a men's curry evening. It's a fine thing. Any excuse for men to get together around food is always a good thing. But why is it important? Well, it's the first time we've got together as a group of men for a while. I mean, a few of us managed to get out for a breakfast about a month ago now.
Yeah.
But really, we've been deprived of that vital human ingredient of togetherness.
Yeah.
And it's the thing which I find so interesting is as the world has changed, we've lost that let's meet up with our mates regularly. At the same time, we've made contact with people diverse, that sounds weird, people in all sorts of places.
Yeah. In some ways, it's opened up a whole new world for us. I was just saying to Mike earlier, actually, because of our work online, we have a team of people that we work with. And just this week, I was working with a lady who's in Kenya, just helping her, it's exciting, helping her set up her online business. And, we can work with people regardless of where they are. On Monday, I'm going to be working with another lady, one of our business partners, who is in Florida. And I am quite looking forward to that. It's all exciting, helping her set up her business as well. So just this culture of remote work and working online has just opened up a whole new world for us in terms of teams and teamwork. Sorry, I'm getting distracted because I see somebody has just joined and is watching. Thank you, Rejoice. Nice to see you. Yeah.
How do you find that when you're working with somebody in a different time zone like that? Is that strange?
Not particularly, because we plan. We plan a time that works for the both of us. I found it strange initially, strange but exciting that I'm working with somebody who's in a different time zone to me. But because we plan and we've got the tools to plan and do the scheduling, it's actually quite fun. Yeah.
Fu and I work together in an online business, which very much is what you'll see associated with this page. But I also have another job working in the IT space, and recently I worked on a job. It was brilliant in many respects. A few interesting experiences on it. But one of our partners we're working with, their prime team was 3 hours different to us, but we're working 2-hour timescales deliberately. So they would get to work lunchtime their time and work until midnight. And just that mindset which they organize them. But what you're saying is different, because you're getting together because it's not corporate to corporate, it's individual to individual.
Yeah.
You can say to this colleague of ours in the States, let's have a chat at lunchtime, and
Exactly.
you know it's going to be late afternoon.
Yeah. So that works. Yeah. I find that really works.
But why do you need each other?
Well, we need each other because that's how we grow, especially in this business. I actually feel like the fact that we have not had, for a long time during the pandemic, we didn't have contact, like human contact. I actually feel like in some ways it's made us stronger in terms of teamwork, because honestly, if you are not working as a team and you're working remotely, particularly in different countries and different continents even, I think if you're not working as a team, it's just nothing will work, nothing will get done. So I actually feel like it's made us really stronger.
Yes.
in that respect. Yeah.
I think there are pluses and minuses to it. There are things which I don't want to go political, I don't want to go in any particular direction, but so much of the messiness in parts of our society worldwide at the moment are because people have been separated from mainstream,
Yeah.
and therefore got into their own little pockets of togetherness.
Yeah.
With all the conspiracy theories and interesting ideas that come out of that, which I think is one of the important things about working in a strong business model like ours, is it's a team that is sound. It's a team that is going in the right direction. You can see where it's coming from.
Yeah.
It's not somebody had a good idea in their back bedroom and it could be as kooky as they come. This is real. There's just such good depth of experience and knowledge which is there for us each to draw on.
Yeah.
And to learn from.
Yeah, absolutely. And just as Mike was talking about just the strong model of our business, it made me think of our masterminds, our business owner masterminds that we have every Wednesday. Honestly, well, because we are in a different time zone, we don't get to watch them. We don't get to watch them live, but I look forward to that as part of my day on a Thursday, because then I get to watch and I get to hear what the different business owners in different parts of the world who are really successful, seeing great results, sharing their knowledge, just the knowledge that we get out of that. And it also makes me feel like we're a team. We're in this together, although we're individual business owners, because we are drawing from the experiences of other business owners across the world. It just makes us feel like we are indeed a team. And that is really special.
But even that's quite interesting. I mean, as Pooh says, that the main team mastermind, it's very much focusing on the west coast of North America in terms of ideal time zone.
Yeah.
So, yeah, as you said just now, rejoice for joining in.
Yeah.
She's over in that sort of Canadian sector. Mastermind's a great time for her. We have, by the same token, a European mastermind, which, although it's based on the UK, if you just think geographically, in terms of time zone, UK, Europe, Africa, in fact, the whole EMEA region, it fits in and it works.
Yeah.
To be honest, we actually get, I think we see more of the North American mastermind than the European one, purely because it's just the way our lives work. Is the North American one might be stupid o'clock in the morning for us, but the European one, it just clashes with other stuff in our lives. And then technology kicks in again.
Yeah.
Replays.
Yeah.
It's just wonderful.
Absolutely.
You can attend any event in the world almost, it seems. You can watch it live multiple times.
Yeah.
Because you can keep going back and replaying it.
Yeah. And that's great. And one thing I really don't want to forget to touch on is, as we are talking about togetherness and teamwork, I just want to find out from my husband how we are doing as a team.
You're talking about the business or the marriage?
The business. How are we doing as a team?
It's actually fascinating. I mean, this is an absolute little hero, this one. She does most of the heavy lifting on the business. Mainly because for the last while,
Yeah.
I've been in a very intense and busy phase in my day job,
Yeah.
which means that who's been able to pick up the load and run with it hard on the business, but working together as a team in the business. Because my background comes out of a more of a technical world, there are things that I can do. So for my part of the team, I'll get together and I've blocked out a certain part of my week and I'll hit it. And I'll hit my tasks and I'll get things in place to run ahead for the next week, 10 days.
Yeah.
Who, on the other hand, can come in from another side with a different set of skills. I think you're handling a lot more of the soft skills, again, as you say, talking to the Kenyans and the Americans and the Norwegians and the world.
Yeah.
And she's doing that comms piece. You might have noticed in the last little couple of minutes, I talk a lot, but she's doing the comms. That's brilliant. And to be honest, just between you and me, she's not listening. Watching her growth has been stunning because her confidence has come through as she has learned to realize that she's good. Whether she realizes it consciously, but she's able to speak to somebody in Kenya who's terrified of their new business and go, it's okay, I've been there. And again, this is another strength of teamwork, because it's not just a case of because we're a team, we're all going in the same direction. It's because we're a team, we know what each other are feeling. It's not just that's the goal, but we have a common goal, a common experience. We've been through the common training. We have experienced the same opposition, and we're winning together.
Yeah.
You're asking how we're doing as a team. I think I sometimes feel bad because I don't do enough and she's doing a lot more than I do. But that's the season we're in. I think as we're going into this next phase in life, we're going to see a next little bit of a change.
Yeah.
As I come down off this current peak a little bit, and as you ramp up on your other stuff that you're going to be working on, it's going to be so fascinating to see how we readjust on that.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. So we work, I think we work well as a team, because I think I mentioned it as well last week. We have our own strengths, and so we know what each other's strengths are. So our business has to do a lot with the marketing, so advertising. So we advertise mainly on YouTube, and we are trying out Facebook as well at the moment. And when it comes to that side of things, I write the scripts of our ads, and then I give them to Mike to take a look and to see if there's anything that, shouldn't be there, that, just give me feedback. So yeah, I love the way we work together as a team. I mean, even not just the business, but even in our home. I mean, we know what our strengths are. I'm the cook. I love cooking, so I do most of the cooking. Mike actually just cooks breakfast, and that's it. I don't like folding laundry and doing things like that. And Mike absolutely loves it, so he does it. So teamwork comes into play there as well. It's not just in our business. And I think we're not doing too bad. Obviously, there are things to learn and we can improve. But I think so far, so good. Yeah. Yeah.
Working together, drawing. For some reason, my brain is full of rugby images. Now, I appreciate that not all of you live in countries that are particularly rugby focused. So if you're in United States, for instance, think American football. If you're in Oz, you still speak rugby, but you might want to think Aussie rules, whatever. But just that whole concept of team where we have different skills, where one person might be scrum, another person might be a winger, whatever, and just draw on your skills and go together. I was listening to a thing today. It was actually a Christian talking about working as a body as the church. And this woman was saying she wishes everybody was like her in her church. It would be so much easier. But if we had 50 index fingers, what sort of body would it be? And I think it's the same with every team, is working together, drawing on our skills and going together. And again, that whole body image is so good because a toe is not an ear, a toe is not an eye, but when you stub your toe, your eye cries because it's a team, you're working together. And when your eye need to scratch your fingernails to come and do the business. And I like team.
Yeah, team is great. And yeah, I think it's time to wrap it up for today. We're trying to keep these. We're very new at these, so there's no shame in saying that. I think we're trying to keep these between 10 and 15 minutes. And it's now 15 minutes and 38 seconds, so we haven't done too badly. And yeah, I think.
But I would be interested to know if just drop a comment in either now or when you watch the replay. What works for you?
Yeah.
I know that I listen to quite a few podcasts, and some of them it's a case of an hour and a half. Really, do I have to? But others it's a case of it was only 5 minutes. I wish they had more. So what works for you?
Yeah, let us know. Let us know what works for you. 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. I feel like 20 minutes could be too long, but yeah, let us know what works for you, and we'll do that. And we'll see you next weekend. We're going to be at a different location next weekend, so
of course,
yeah, look forward to that. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're on a training course next weekend, and so our timing might vary a little. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. It might not be
Have you checked the program for next week?
I have, yeah. But
is tea break anywhere near fine?
No, I don't think so.
Oh well.
Yeah, it's fine. But we'll be here anyway.
Yeah. Watch the page. I'm sure we'll have something up to give you a clue on where it is, and
we'll let you
see
know.
you then.
Yeah.
This is going to be fun. Cheers all.